Intelligence chiefs and police are to review claims a former MI6 man from Anglesey could have been assassinated by Russian operatives. Gareth Williams, 31, was discovered in a hotel in a flat in Pimlico in London in 2010. Claims have been made that British and US spy masters had intelligence that he may have been murdered over a highly sensitive work on Russia. The review comes after the attempted murder of former Russian spy Sergei Skripal and his daughter in Salisbury earlier this month. Today the Home Office confirmed in the Daily Post Home Secretary Amber Rudd had ordered there would be an examination. Claims made in an article by website BuzzFeed had suggested 14 deaths on UK soil in recent years could have been as a result of Russian involvement. A Home Office spokesman said, "The priority must first be to establish the facts of what happened in Salisbury." But the Home Secretary wants to be satisfied the allegations made by BuzzFeed concerning the 14 deaths, including Gareth Williams, are nothing more than that. The police and MI5 have agreed to assist the Home Secretary in reviewing these allegations. MI6 agent Gareth Williams' body was discovered in a hotel in a flat in London in 2010. Image, Metropolitan Police. Police broke into Mr. Williams's flat and found his decomposing remains in a red bag padlocked from the outside. In 2012 a coroner's inquest concluded it was likely Mr. Williams had been unlawfully killed, but a Scotland Yard inquiry a year later said he had died of an accident after locking himself inside. Some security analysts questioned whether this was possible, and suspicions remain there was more to the death of the codebreaker for Britain's Government Communication Headquarters, GCHQ. In its investigation, BuzzFeed claimed British and American spy agencies had secret intelligence, suggesting Gareth Williams may have been assassinated over highly sensitive work on Russia. Pathologists said Mr. Williams would have suffocated within 3 minutes if he was alive when he got inside the 32-inch by 19-inch hotel. A photo fit of two people had said they were visiting Gareth Williams in the days before he was found dead. Image, Metropolitan Police, /PA. None of his DNA was found on the lock on the bag and his palm prints were not found on the rim of the bath. However, following the Scotland Yard inquiry, Deputy Assistant Commissioner Martin Hewitt claimed there was no evidence the flat had been deep cleaned to remove forensic traces and nothing to suggest a struggle or a break-in. CCTV capturing Gareth Williams in the days before he died. Image, Metropolitan Police. In 2015 a number of national newspapers, including the Daily Mail and the Telegraph, reported claims, by former exiled Russian major and intelligence officer Boris Karpachkov, that Mr. Williams was murdered by Russian hitmen who had tried to blackmail him. Compounding claims Russians could be killing people on UK soil. A 2016 public inquiry concluded President Vladimir Putin probably approved the assassination of former Russian spy Alexander Litvinenko after he was killed by radioactive polonium-210 in London during 2006. Home Secretary Amber Rudd says she wants a review of the claims that Gareth Williams may have been killed by Russian agents. Image, Getty. Meanwhile, relations between the UK and Russia have sunk to their lowest point for years after the poisoning in Salisbury on Sunday, March 4. The UK government has demanded answers how the deadly nerve agent Novichok, developed by the Soviet Union in the 1970s and 1980s, came to be used in the attack on Mr. Skripal and his daughter. President Putin's spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, has told reporters in Moscow that Russia had no connection to the Skripal poisoning and won't accept the language of ultimatum from the UK. Counter-terrorism police have also launched an investigation into the unexplained death in London of fierce Putin critic and Russian exile 68-year-old Nikolai Glushkov, who was found at his home on Monday night.